Well, hello, my YouTube fellas and gals. So today we are working on lot 7. They'll all be softbacks. We're still in the Christian religious books, and these are all going to be $1 a piece. So with that being said, if you're new to my channel, my name is Tammy. I own a used bookstore, but I'm also a resource center if you use another tech gadget to read. So you can go in, you can listen to the synopsises, because I usually do 10 books per video. And then in the description below, you can go down and see the name, title, ISBN number if you want to look up the book to read. So with that being said, you can also reach me on Minda's Bookstore and More on Facebook, or you can reach me through tammysmakeuptreats@gmail.com. And sometimes people will order buy a bunch, and then I put it in my Etsy as a special order, and I'll email you the link or send it through Messenger, or just tell you the name of my Etsy store, and you can go there and pick up your special order. So with that, and it's easy checkout, and I do ship media because, you know, it's the cheapest for books. So with that being said, here is book number 1. This is called The Christian Man by William Hamilton. This is a 1953 copyright. And this is Layman's Theological Library, a popular series re-exploring the Christian faith and what it means to every man today. Each book is excellent for personal or group study. So on the back, it gives you the list of books you can get. And The Christian Man by William Hamilton is the book I'm showing you now. Defines man and his relationship to Christ, to his own physical and psychological nature, and to his need for forgiveness. So that's what this one's about, and this is what the contents are. You have Christ in man, your starting point, Christ's double demand, the strange fact of forgiveness, what difference does forgiveness make, a portrait of a Christian man, but the Christian is still a sinner, man and his body, shifting the argument, man and sex, the goodness of the body, but why limit a good thing, the defense of chastity, the Christian man, we are not self-sufficient, our egoism and humility, forgiveness again. So this sounds like a pretty interesting book. So that's book number 1. Book number 2, Sometimes God Has a Kid's Face, the story of America's exploited street kids, by Bruce Ritter. This is a 1988 copyright. You can tell it's definitely been loved. And this is, let me see here. The back of it's just got quotes on it. So the synopsis is this one will be the contents. And this is introduction. Even now it hurts to write about it. 1972 to 76. I didn't do anything special. Grab him back with love and he will let go. Smelling how bad you smell. Can you take your voice away? That's how the game is played. 1976 to 79. The X-rated children. America's Untouchables, 79 to 82. Then they sold me to the corporation. I get $10 a piece for you. It doesn't take long to murder a child. 82, 84. I hoped you wouldn't hurt me to see the elephant. 84 to 87. I ain't a bad kid. I'll never let you be my friend. The high priestess of hedonism. Kids like you don't have funerals and conclusions. While we have time, let us do good. So this sounds pretty intense. And Reader's Digest put, the sexual exploitation of our young will stop only when we get angry enough to do something about it, as Father Bruce got angry and is doing. So this sounds pretty intense. So there's book number 2. Book number 3, there is an answer to Bible problems. This is about the creation, Noah's flood, age of the earth, Jonah and the whale, Joshua's long day, virgin birth and resurrection by William W. Orr. This is a 1972 copyright, and that was the contents. So there you go. Book 3. Book number 4. I added this because I just think this is so cool. This is Many Moments for Mothers, for bright spots to make a Mother's Day. And on, this is, let's see, a 2001 copyright. It says, in the hurry of today's workaday world, we often find special times with those closest to us by schedule and demands. How inviting then is this collection of brief, inspiring stories of motherhood. So these are uplifting, inspirational moments. So I went ahead and put this in the religious category just because I think it's cute. So, because mothers need, we work. When you're mothers, you work. And then here is number 5, which is, this is a cute little pop-up type of book that I thought was cute. This is in 1998. It's called The Mischievous Angels by Grandreams. So I thought it was cute because I know that there's even some crafters. If you don't want it for your kid, there's some crafters that could really use these to make like a pop-up things. These would be cute in pop-up cards. But this is so adorable. So it kind of speaks for itself. It's a little story with a pop-up. So that's book number 5. Book number 6, we have Theology in the Wesleyan Spirit by Albert C. Outler. I think it's how you say his name. Outler. And you can tell it's got some marker writing on it and in it. And the book's not in the best shape. It's definitely been loved and read. This is a 1975 copyright. And this is what it's about. Theology in the Wesleyan Spirit is clear and simple and eloquent. What Albert Outler has done is a remarkable achievement. One does not have to be tutored in theology to understand and appreciate this book. Theology in the Wesleyan Spirit is another significant contribution to an understanding of the Wesleyan theology and is a noble contribute to the enduring quality to John Wesley's thinking. So when you go into this, the contents is plundering the Egyptians, diagnosing the human flaw, reflections upon the human condition, on offering Christ the gist of the gospel, holiness of heart and life, and then notes. So that's what you get with this little book. Book 6. Okay, now we're on book number 7. Companions Along the Way by Ruth Montgomery. This is a 1974 copyright. It says, Amazing Revelations. The one and only Ruth Montgomery has joined forces with the supreme medium Arthur Ford and other companions from the other side to piece the veil of the unknown and shed enthralling new light on the most fascinating depths of the psychic world. Here are the details of a group karmic experience that extends over thousands of years in temples of the ancient Babylon to Palestine in the days of Jesus to the present. Here are revelations of previous incarnations, not only of Ruth Montgomery, Arthur Ford, and other karmic gods, but also such brilliant souls as Edgar Cayce, Adelaide Davis, Henry Kissinger, and many other famous names. Here is a book that everyone is not afraid of the stranger than fiction truth will want to read. So, this sounds very interesting too. So there you go. Book 7. I think all books are interesting. Book number 8 is Reentry, Striking Parallels Between Today's News Events and Christ's Second Coming. This is by John Wesley White, Ph.D., and it's foreword by Billy Graham. This is a 1971 copyright. You can tell it's been loved. And then this is what the book is about. Reentry, says Dr. Graham in his foreword, the theme of reentry, the second coming of Jesus Christ, is urgently needed in the preaching of the church today. Probably no gospel theme apart from ye must be born again is more relevant today. And I preach on some facet of this subject in virtually all of my crusades. Our world is filled with fear, hate, just greed, war, and utter despair. Surely the second coming of Jesus Christ, his reentry, is the only hope of replacing these depressing features with trust, love, universal peace, and prosperity. For it the world writing or inadvertently waits. So there you go. Book 8. Book number 9, we have Jesus Christ. This is a 1985 copyright. And it is the introduction. The Lord is light, the Lord in time, the place of the Lord is Messiah, the Lord is a baby, the family of the Lord. So you get his introduction. So that is book 9. And the last book we have today, book number 10, is Jesus Christ Sermon on the Mount by Jerry L. Mercer. The other one was by Michael Miller. I forgot to announce the author. Okay. This is also a 1985 book. This is the introduction, a joyful way, a deeper way, a secret way, a restful way, a humble way, and a narrow way. So there you have book number 10. So with that, whatever time zone you're in, I hope you're having a great one. And please leave a comment in my comment section. Come say hi. And with that, I'll see you soon. Bye.